Hello, people, live and direct. We're coming to you for season 5 of the 100. Huh?
It's been a long wait.
It's been a overly long wait. Episode 1, season 5. Well, I can say that I liked it. I didn't love it. And I know you loved it, Ash.
I did.
Tell me why you loved... No, hold on. Let's not do that yet. Tell the people what you've been up to.
Watching other shows. I've been cheating.
You had to. There was nothing else to do.
I know. I did so many rewatches that I had to take a step outside for a bit. Yeah. And then I applied to college. I'm going to college in January.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Congratulations.
That's big for me. Thank you.
Yes, I'm proud of you.
It's a big step for me. I'm excited.
Well, we're all excited for you, and good luck. And I know you're going to do well.
Thank you.
Yeah. So
what about you?
I've been under tons of stress between seasons, and I landed a new job. They called me. I didn't even apply for this job, so it was meant to be a great increase in salary, and I'm happy. And I get started on May 7th, the weekend after my birthday's on May 5th. And I start the Monday after. So
you can go buck wild and celebrate and then start work on Monday.
Buck wild. Spend the Monday before I get it. Winning. All right. So, with that being said, season 5, episode 1, Eden. I'm glad the season is back. It looks so different now. Things just
it's a whole new world.
It's a whole new world, literally.
Yeah.
Same planet, whole new world. Everything's changed, and we get a glimpse of a lot. We get some explanations, and then some gray spots, and a lot of jetpacking to get us up to speed.
Yeah, they skipped over a lot, but they're going to backtrack.
Yeah. With that being said, again, I liked this episode a lot. I was really worried when it first started because I was like, oh my God, what are they doing? 15 minutes of sexy hot Clark. That was about 1 minute too much. But they saved the episode, and like I said, I liked it. I don't love it. What about you?
I really liked it because I know, I see where they're going with it. They're going to show us, what Clark went through. I think on Tuesday we're going to see what the people trapped in the bunker went through. Yeah. And probably the third episode we'll get to see what happened to the people in space, because there were 3 basically different factions, right? So I think that's how it's going to kind of play out. So I'm letting them roll with it. It's new. You always take a risk when you try something new with TV. Yeah. Some people like it, some people don't.
Well, I was worried when they went back to space last season. I was like, man, what are we doing here? But they came back this season and kind of tied a lot of stuff together in the first episode with a lot of loose explanations, but they've given us a lot to think about.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of people going crazy, like all these theories of what's happening. Shut up, everybody. Yeah. You don't know shit. You don't know what's going on. So let's talk about the beginning. It wasn't a ton. It was Clark kind of
42 days after Prime Fire.
Say that again.
It was 42 days after Prime Fire.
Yeah. But didn't 42 days, a whole host of things changed in 42 days. How was what's the vehicle she drives?
The Rover?
How was the Rover covered in sand in 42 days?
Like, everything was like a complete desert.
Yeah.
I don't get how that happens, but I don't really... I've never fully watched that video that's like, this is what would happen if human life stopped on Earth for so-and-so, so-and-so, so-and-so.
Right.
Plus,
but
none of those videos even describe what would happen if nuclear power reactors exploded, so who knows?
Well, I'll tell you
all
that...
I saw was a huge ball of fire when the show ended, so how the sand got there is beyond me.
I mean, it was like it was wind blown over hundreds of years to cover the Rover. I'm like, that's pretty stupid. But anyway,
yeah, it was
I digress.
Completely covered. That was a lot of sand.
Yeah, that was a lot of sand. So
that was a lot of sand.
That was one of the things I noticed. But when she found that cannon, I was like, uh-oh, that's the Rover. And then
Did you notice it was marked on her little map that she had?
Yeah, I did notice that. She had kind of said, this is why I left it.
I know how... Well, I guess she decided to remember that, but I don't know why.
Here's another thing. So she finds the Rover covered in, I would say, 3 tons of sand. And the next scene, she's driving it.
All by herself, she dug that out and made
with her hands
to get it out. And
right, with her hands.
Little hand shovel. She had like a little.
I laughed when I saw that. You know, Clark goes along. Well, I'll let you talk about it. Go ahead.
She heads to Polis, and she tries to get into the bunker because she thinks she'll ride out the rest of the time in the bunker. She quickly finds out that that's not going to happen because there's no way she's lifting all that rubble that had fallen on top of the door.
Yeah, she almost had a cave in.
Yeah. And I had to laugh too because she miraculously finds the commander's throne that used to be at the top of the tower.
Right.
Now all the way at the bottom. Like, of all the rubble that fell, the throne was just there.
Yeah.
And it was made out of wood. So, like, she so easily just snapped a piece off to start using it as a cane. It was a little funny that way. Like, of all the things to survive, a wooden chair.
Right. So, you know, as time goes along, she's about to give up. She's tired, and lo and behold, which I thought was ridiculous. You know, when she's in the desert and she's like, what do you want from me? Did we ever get a sense of how much time had passed when she was ready to give up? I don't recall.
No, I don't know how much time passed from the time she came out of Allie's bunker to the time it must have been at least a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
I think she does reference it, I just don't remember the time. But did you notice that was a complete parallel to Murphy in season 2?
No, I didn't put that together.
He went nuts in that lighthouse and tried to kill himself. And then when he went outside, he followed the drone to safety. And Clark followed that bird to safety.
Yeah.
After they both went nuts and were about to kill themselves, they both followed a flying object to safety.
You know what? You're very observant. I would have never thought about that. But you are correct.
There were so many parallels to previous seasons in just that one episode that I can't wait to watch the rest.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
And I like how they paid homage to some of the fallen characters of previous seasons.
They do a good job of that. I have to
Yeah.
give it to them.
There were so many parallels to previous seasons. I couldn't believe how many they packed into one episode. It was really insane.
Yeah. I didn't notice it the first time, but after I went back and watched it, I did notice that.
There were so many.
Yeah. Let's talk about when she was about to give up and she saw the bird.
Yeah.
She walked over.
Tried to run up the
dune?
Are they sand dunes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she looks and sees the green, and she's like, "Uh-oh!" And she pulls up the gat out of her left hand.
She's like, "Thank you," and then she shoots it.
And then the next scene is a roasted bird. That was hilarious to me. I mean,
You're my savior and my dinner.
Right. It was kind of it was really funny to me because I didn't really know she was shooting a bird. I just but they cut back to it and she was roasting the bird. She was eating like a mad woman.
I know. Well, after eating all that crap off the rover.
Oh yeah, man.
That bird must have tasted really good.
That was the best steak ever. I mean, because when she ate those, I don't know, bugs off the rover.
Oh man.
Yeah, I thought that was that really put things in perspective. Like, it's rough on her. It was hard.
For how dire a situation she was in?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So, I flashed right back to the bugs when I saw her eating that bird. She's from bugs to birds. She
moving on up.
I'm telling you.
To the green side.
So she finds the camp, which is okay. So let's talk. She finds the camp. A lot of people are dead, right?
Yeah.
It had
it's
been
not a camp. It's a village.
What? Yeah,
it's
a village.
It's one of the clan's villages.
Yeah. Sorry.
Shadow Valley, I think. I'm not.
Now
burned for that one. I don't know for sure.
Yeah. Had they recently died, or did they die 40-some days ago? Because they look mighty good to be dead for 40-some days.
I know a lot of people have been talking about that, and I think it's just, I don't know why they chose to not make the bodies look more decomposed. I have no idea.
So if you listen to what she was saying, she kind of hinted toward that they made it through the storm, but the radiation got them later.
Yeah. Well, they seem to be living in kind of like trailer-looking things.
Yeah.
So maybe like the tin of the trailer just got a little hot and they were safe in there. Who knows? Yeah,
so if you're listening out there, anyone, let us know what you're...
Remember she says it's almost like the death wave like skipped over the entire place completely.
Yeah.
I think that like Prime Fire never went there, never touched the place, just the radiation got to them.
Yeah. And that's
they eventually died of radiation exposure. That's why they didn't look as messed up as if they would have been burned to a crisp first.
And that's what I was alluding to. I think she said that the radiation got them.
Yeah.
So as she walks up on the camp, she sees this little, oh my gosh, I don't know what to call that little girl. What she looked like? She
looked like her like a little cave girl.
Like a little cave girl. That was funny, man. That little girl.
She was cute. She was scary, but she was cute.
Yeah. But
little Maddie.
Little Maddie. She had